second part of her story.
Yeah.
After the 1906 earthquake, she boarded up the first 30 or so rooms of the house because she was trapped in one of the rooms at the front of the house.
Okay.
So she kind of took that as a sign from the ghosts and the spirits that she needed to move somewhere else. And no one, whether the rooms were done or not, she boarded it up and people didn't enter for the longest time.
Wow.
But we felt that, you know, time has passed and we'd love to give the guests a really great experience that they've never been able to do before. So now they're going to be the first guests that actually get to walk through the front doors of Sarah's house.
Wow. Okay. You're freaking me out a little bit.
He just gave us a quick bio about Winchester House and everything happening here. We are going to start walking around inside the Winchester Mystery House, okay? Towards the end of this, we boost up some sound. See if you can hear something.
A little bit. Take me someplace that people would love when they walk in here, someplace they'd love to go to. So, opening a door, walking into another part of the house where there's a carriage to my right. And is this where the picture of her is? There's a picture of her, right?
There is. There's actually up over here. We're actually going to be able to walk up the first set of what's known as easy risers. And when Sarah was building the house as she got older, she actually contracted a really, really bad case of arthritis. And to make it easier for herself to walk around the house, she built these stairs that are probably about 6 inches high and about a foot long. So it's easier to walk up a short flight of stairs rather than a shorter but steeper set. So along the first spot of the tour is actually these really, really famous stairs to nowhere.
This is it.
This is the stairs to nowhere.
Okay, so if you're ever coming out to San Jose, I don't think they'll ever let you go up here, but you can see it at the Winchester Mystery House. The stairs just go up, and there is nowhere it's going to. And she did this because she just told them to do this?
She did a lot of this stuff, and as you walk through the house, you'll begin to see a lot of different anomalies. You know, doors that open to walls, stairs that go to nowhere, stairs that go to somewhere.
All right, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
And you're going to freak out a little bit, but I'm getting this weird humming since I walked in here on my mic. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. No, it's not. This is brand new.
That's crazy.
It is so weird. I thought it was me or something, but there's some weird humming.
You know, anytime we do filming,
it's doing it again. It's like, but go ahead.
That is crazy.
I don't know why. And this is an old house. I'm getting it again.
It's an old house, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that's spirits, because there was a filming that we did with BuzzFeed last September. And we walked into the seance room, and about halfway through the filming, we took a break, and the seance room was going to be the first spot that we filmed on the back half for the evening. We were loading up new fresh batteries in the cameras, getting ready to go. All the batteries were completely fresh. Tours are walking around. They're walking above us right now. But yeah, we were walking into the seance room, and
I'm moving the mic around. I'm hearing weird stuff.
It's
I'm not
crazy,
kidding you. I'm being serious.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to rewind, and I'm going to leave this. Do not edit any of this out, guys, okay?
All right.
Whatever I get, I'll have them amp it up if there's something, and I'll send it to you guys, all right? But
that's awesome.
Continue going. This is what I thought was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. No, this is not uncommon here.
Okay.
But when we were filming, we walked into the seance room for the first time, and as soon as the cameraman walked in, it completely died. The battery was just drained. And we thought it was weird, so we put a new battery in, walked in, same thing happened again. So we decided to we wised up, and we filmed with another camera on the outside of the building. We filmed them loading a battery into the camera, walking into the room, and for the third time it happened, and we caught it on camera. So batteries can drain.
So this is this the movie that you guys are making?
No, this was a promotional spot with BuzzFeed.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll get into the movie later on. You guys have the world's biggest commercial coming out for you on national. Yeah. Amazing. All right, what are we looking at right here?
Yeah, so the wonderful thing about Sarah was that she was very economical with everything that she did. She had a lot of money, but she was also fiscally conservative. So she would buy a lot of everything, and even to this day, when we need to replace doors or windows, we can still do so with original material that she bought here at the house. It's amazing. So very, very, very little is actually used as replicas of pretty much anything, because we can still replace everything with an original material.
So I'm assuming there's another storage area that still houses all the original stuff. I mean,
yes, we have a variety of different areas that we have some old storage facilities that.
So pretty much some of the older stuff is worth quite a lot, I would assume, since
Yeah.
it's so old. Wow.
Well, and that's when we're walking in here. This is what's known as the $25,000 storeroom. Now, we decided to use this area in our new pre-show.
Wow, and there is a seance table. Nobody's doing seances during
No seances.
Okay.
This is actually a prop setup for Halloween candlelight tours.
Okay.
So for candlelight tours and then also for our daytime mansion tours, this is where we begin our tour. And with our pre-show, we actually give a very high overview of what Sarah is, who she is, what she did, and give you kind of the broad stroke overview of everything that you're about to see, which is a very, very good explanation to cover the story in about 3.5 minutes.
Okay. I'll continue. I'm hearing you. I'm sorry. There's weird noises as I'm talking to you. Okay, go ahead.
So this is actually the first photo that you're going to be able to see. There's only 2 known photographs of Sarah up close. This first one is her inside the carriage, just outside the carriage entrance hall.
Okay.
In fact, if you notice, she was just short enough that her feet could not reach the bottom of that carriage because she only stood at 4 feet 10 inches.
Was there a reason why she didn't take pictures? Did she think they were going to capture her soul, one of those kind of things? Or?
She was very reclusive.
Oh, okay.
She was a very private person, despite the anonymous donations that we know she gave out, and being very friendly to the neighborhood children. She would hold ice cream socials out on the front steps of the steps of her house.
Okay.
She was very generous, but she was also very, very private. She liked her privacy.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to do something they do in Ghost Hunters. Let's just see if something happens. You guys can do whatever you want. Is there anyone in this room or anyone that would like to say something?
All right, we're stopping down again because I think it said, what is it? Or we're here, or what is it? Something like that. Okay, let's get back to the Winchester Mystery House. Let's continue the tour, and we're going to stop again when we hear more audio, okay? This is a trip. Your Nerd Side, make sure to follow us. Podcast, everything, yournerdside.com. Woof! We're live at the Winchester Mystery House. Or we were live from the Mystery House.
Now, if you want to see more of this is what I suggest. And I've done this. You guys have an amazing Facebook, Twitter account.
Oh, thank you.
Facebook / the Winchester Mystery House, I'm assuming?
Facebook.com/Winchester Mystery House.
Winchester Mystery House, okay. All week long I was hashtagging you guys. Like crazy. Like crazy I was hashtagging.
I saw it.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I was hashtagging like crazy. And people were, what? That scared him. And I shit. So we walk around the corner and sitting there is a room with a mannequin sitting there sewing. And she looks like something from Psycho. She really does. She looks like something from Psycho. What is this for the Halloween thing?
This is for the Halloween candlelight tours.
Right.
Because we're one house, we're one layout.
Okay.
We have to kind of roll 2 tours on top of each other. So during the daytime, right now, while we're broadcasting this, a lot of the decorations that you see are temporary through the month of September and October. And for that tour, we spent about a solid month starting right after Labor Day. Almost every single day, building and constructing props and effects and setting.
So there are some stuff they're going to move around. It moves a little bit.
It moves a little bit.
If you want to edit this out, so I don't want to ruin anything.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
No, we do move a little bit around to accommodate for the mansion and Halloween tour. And
are we any place special? Anything special here?
Not yet. We are moving down.
I'm really getting a buzz.
That is bizarre.
I'm getting a big buzz.
No, that's crazy that you're getting a buzz because right here, walking through basically an office attic space.
Okay.
We're walking down another set of easy risers into which, if you count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go all the way down to 13.
Wow.
And there's so many subtle 13s throughout the house.
So she would tell this to her.
She would tell this to her construction foreman, John Hansen, who was the lead foreman on the construction of the house through the entirety of the project.
This is the front or the
This
side?
is actually the kind of the middle of the house.
Okay.
This window actually overlooks our central courtyard towards the middle of the house. We're about halfway through.
And once again, look at this. We get the spider web windows. Wow.
And actually, in this room, along with those 13 easy risers, there are 13 windows in here. There's 6 spider web.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9, 10, 11, 12, and then this small window.
Oh, I just got it. Oh.
Yeah, this small window over here makes 13.
Wow.
So
And I'm assuming electricity ran through this and everything, and somehow it was...
It did at a later date and in
Oh.
certain areas.
Okay.
Yeah, electricity didn't come around immediately while she was
That's right.
constructing.
That's right.
But she was a very pioneering woman. Along with building the house, she was also very intuitive as to what the new trends were.
Okay.
She has 2 hydraulic elevators and actually one of the first electric elevators in the Silicon Valley.
So the hydraulic one came prior, and it was...
Both hydraulics came prior, yeah.
Yeah, prior. Okay, this is cool. Where do you want to show me next or tell me about? I'm still curious. And a little fireplace.
This was probably a sitting room right next to Sarah Winchester's bedroom.
Oh, we're going by her bedroom.
We're going right by Sarah's bedroom.
I'm assuming this is her bedroom.
Yes, it is. It's very grand.
So is this the one she was trapped in?
This was not the one she was trapped in. Sarah had many bedrooms, and she was known to kind of sleep in whichever room she chose.
Wow, that
again,
is a small
to
bedroom.
appease
Bed.
the spirits. She wanted to confuse them as much as possible because she didn't want to have to deal with their grief.
But this was usually her main bedroom she would sleep in.
This was known as her main bedroom.
Did
correct.
she pass away here?
She passed away in this bedroom, correct, in 1922, September 5th.
All right, well, we're going to do what they've asked me to do. They asked me to roll tape and see if we get any audio within these rooms. Here we go. We're at the Winchester Mystery House. Let's hear if we hear anything. And I'm supposed to do, my boss said this, is there anyone in this room right now? Please talk with us. All right, we'll see if we get anything pulled up. Have you had people come in and do this before?
We have, yeah.
Have
It's
they
not.
get anything good?
There's been a couple things. Ghost Adventures, Ghost Brothers, both on TV came in. They got some crazy stuff. Again, with the BuzzFeed.
But they were here all night long, huh?
They were here until, they were here 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning some nights. We did it for a couple days during their shoot.
Yeah, they were really looking for some stuff.
They
Wow.
left cameras running and rolling, and they caught some pretty bizarre stuff. Capturing ghost stuff here, it's not uncommon.
So seance room's the really, really heavy one.
Seance room is a hotbed, along with a couple of the attic spaces. Sarah's bedroom has been known to be a couple things have happened here.
I'm surprised you guys don't have a regular webcam going on 24/7.
I know it's something that we'd love to work on.
That's a great idea.
As the marketing guy, I would love that because
I would pay just to log in for a few minutes, check it out, and see what's going on.
Well, anytime we do a Facebook Live, it's a pretty effective thing.
Is it really?
It is, because a lot of the time, outside of doing a night tour, such as flashlight tours or the Halloween candlelight tour, we don't have a lot of guests in here at night. So whenever I'm in here and we promote a nighttime live Facebook Live video, it gets pretty good traction online because people are able to see something they don't normally get to see.
Wow. And whose rooms are we passing now? You can just tell me.
These are just, honestly, some of these rooms we don't completely know. Some of these rooms were built as bedrooms that were left untouched. Some of them are just sitting rooms next to what's known as a light well, which is actually her answer to the first floor getting light.
Oh, wow.
So there's certain areas around the house that have these really awesome light wells, which are basically a skylight that has a hole that goes all the way down to the first floor.
It's just her idea of doing stuff.
It was just her idea.
She was a really smart, innovative woman. Huh?
She spoke multiple languages and played, I want to say, 4 instruments. So, during a time period where women were looked at as kind of the wife and the housekeeper and kind of put down by men, she was definitely a pioneer. She stood her ground. And she made people aware that, women could definitely do something, even in a time period such as that.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. We are at the Winchester Mystery House, and I'm assuming I'm in the middle or the side. What area am I in right now?
We are getting close to the heart of the house, and we're about ready to enter the seance room.
Okay, really fast, because I want people to know. If they want to reach more about the Winchester Mystery House, they want to see pictures.
All right, we are stopping down the interview at the Winchester Mystery House, and I didn't want to stop it. For some reason, Jacob and I were having a conversation about Facebook or reaching them or anything like that, and the recorder just stopped. It made no explanation. Also, when I checked it, we were still rolling tape. I never pressed pause or go at any time. There are certain times during the interview that when we're walking through whatever room it was, there's no audio recording. Everything was fine, but then it picked up again. Freaky, huh? Yeah, it's the Winchester Mystery House. You're listening to your Nerd Side Special Halloween Edition. We're going to catch some more sounds, so keep listening, okay? Subscribe to the podcast. We are on terrestrial radio, but listen to the podcast. You'll get them all delivered directly to your phone. Look for Your Nerd Side. Go to our website, yournerdside.com. Let's get back to more of the interview.
This is the seance room. She'd come in here.
This is it.
This is the seance room.
Oh, I did not know. I just got chills up my back.
Yeah. So going back to that BuzzFeed story, we walked in through the room, or we walked in through the door that we just walked through.
Yes.
And there's 3 ways you can get in this